Hello my friends, my name is LAZERJET and welcome back to another Hornby unboxing review. This is another locomotive that I bought from the Hornby, well the Fairham Hornby Railway Expedition, and it was a little bit pricey, but you know, I thought everyone needs a diesel, because I don't actually own a diesel in my Hornby collection at the moment. I need to do a video where I can show you guys my whole Hornby collection, what I have so far, so I might actually do that. Maybe in the next video, possibly. But the locomotive we're going to be reviewing today is a Class 47. It's not actually the Super Class 47, sorry guys. But it's a Class 47 with TTS Sound. Ooh. You can't actually see the locomotive because it's actually all covered up with all this like manual stuff. And the digital sound guide manual thing, but I'm going to unbox it and test it. I've actually got a third track now all set up. I'll show you guys in a second, but I'm really excited to be unboxing not just a diesel but the one with TTS Sound as well, because I don't actually have, ever since I sold my TTS Sound Tornado in BR Blue, I've had this digital controller for a while now, and I thought I need to get back into the digital stuff, so I thought let's start with a diesel. So let's get into the unboxing. So here it is in its box. You can't actually see anything, so you don't actually know what to buy. But I actually paid £110 for this loco. So you know it's still a bit of money, but you know, one with TTS Sound, I think that's still good. So let's just slide it out. There we go. Let's just move that to one side. I'm not actually very good at these Hornby unboxing videos, but we've got like a little manual guide thing to like tell you how it's all put together. Anyway, we don't need that. That's rubbish. We've got this little book to tell you how to use the sound and how to do all the programming. So we'll keep that because that's actually very important. So we'll put that to that side. But look, there it is. Oh, that looks great. That looks marvelous. And I like that it's got this little protective plasticky wavy thingy. I don't actually know the name for this. I mean, if you guys know what this is, I mean, it's just a like wavy plastic thing that just protects the locomotive itself. But let's get it out of the polystyrene box. I hate the polystyrene box. I just by touching it there, it makes me cringe a lot. So I'm gonna gently try and get it out without making a fuss. Oh, there we go. Oh, that actually came out quite easily. Right, we'll move that to one side. Let's just throw it that way. I don't like the feel of those thick boxes. I prefer the ice block thingies. But anyway, here it is. It doesn't have lights, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, it would have been nice if we could have like lights inside the cab and like on the outside as well, like that interior lights and exterior lights. That would be really cool. But the amount of detail on this is actually it's not bad, but it's not the most detailed model of a Class 47. But you know, I guess it's the cheap, it's the railroad models, and they don't do like much detail. They just try and do as cheap and easy as they possibly can. But that is actually really nice. I mean, the amount of detail. I'll show you guys a close up of the front. There it is. If it even focused. There we go. That's focused enough, isn't it? But look at that. That's just so nice. But do you know what I'm actually thinking of doing? After this review, I'm actually thinking of giving this thing a bit of weathering. Like, give it a bit of dirt on the bottom to make it look like it's a very busy locomotive. And maybe I might add a bit of black just a tiny bit of black on the top, so it looks like it's got like a horrible burn look effect, like because you know it's a diesel. Diesels are very oily and greasy and dirty, and that's not just a quote from Thomas and Friends, it's actually a fact. But that looks very nice, and I'm actually going to set up the reviewing box and put it inside and have a look and see how well it looks like against the white. So let's head over to the reviewing box. So here's the Class 47 finally in the reviewing box. It has been a while since I've actually used the reviewing box, so you might see a bit of creasing in the background, and if you can actually see that, which I'm pretty sure you can, I do apologise for the creasiness of the background, because the reviewing box I haven't actually used it in a little while because I've been busy with other stuff. But here it is finally, and it actually looks really good. I mean, as I said, the lights don't actually light up, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, I think they're just painted on, or they're just stickers, I'm not entirely sure. But amazingly, you do actually have, I'm actually going to use my very sharp knife as a pointer. Don't actually use a knife as a pointer, my friends, but you know, I'm dangerous and I'm an idiot, so anyway. But if you actually look where my knife is pointing, you actually get these nice little window wipers, which, you know, for a railroad model, that's actually it's actually not that bad, actually. I quite like that. So let's get a quick view of it from the side. And the livery, I don't actually know what this livery is, but I'm pretty sure you guys might know what it is. But I actually quite like how the top of it is grey, and sort of like the bottom bit is like a nice, like a creamy white colour. And I don't know what this like logo badge thingy is. I don't actually know what that is. But you know, I'm pretty sure you guys know, because I'm not actually a train expert. I just love trains, but I'm not actually a train expert. I think I need to learn all this stuff up, don't I? I need to look it up on Google or something before I actually do these reviewing videos, because so I would actually know what I'm reviewing. But it looks great. I mean, as a diesel, I mean, I'm not a big fan of diesels, but this one I'm actually it's not a bad looking diesel in my opinion. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are better looking diesels out there, but you know, the Class 47 is actually one of my least hated diesels. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's my favorite because I'm not a diesel person, but the Class 47 is my least hated diesel out there. But I like it. But I'm actually really excited to actually try out the TTS Sound on this. So I am actually ready. Well, actually, before we actually go to the TTS Sound, let's actually have a look at the amount of detail on this thing. On a detail scale, it's not actually the best, but it's not the worst. I mean, I've seen worse detail models than this, but actually, you can actually see the springs in the bogies, which actually I think is pretty cool. I mean, I might actually, as I said, I might actually weather the whole locomotive after this reviewing is done. What do you guys think? Shall I actually weather this? Like, give it a bit of dirt and, rust or something? Just a little bit, to make it look like a very hard-working diesel. Because I think that'd be a good idea. Anyway, why am I waving this knife around? That's actually not a very good idea. Maybe I should just use my finger as a pointer like this, but my finger's too fat. But, right, I think we should move on to TTS Sound. I'm really excited for that. So, on to TTS Sound we go, my friends. Just before I start filming, my friends, I thought you might like to know that I now have a third track going around my room on my layout, which is nice, because normally I have these two inner tracks, but now we have this third outer track. Well, no, sorry, those two are the outer track, my mistake. Those two are the outer track, this is the inner track, and when the inner track is for digital loco testing. So I thought that would be a great idea, and I've got this amazing shunting yard. Look how big this shunting yard is. I mean, it's the biggest shunting yard I've ever made. But I am ready to test out the Class 47 on this magnificent route. And actually, yes, we have actually got Duchess of Sutherland just waiting there. I think she's ready to be ran in as well. So let's put the Class 47 on and let's see how she sounds. So there it is on the layout now, and I've got a little Ginty over there as well. That's a digital train as well, but we're not going to be using that today, unfortunately. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the Class 47 started up, and then we're going to put her onto this side and hook up to these lovely red Mark IIs and Mark 1 coaches, because that coach is there is actually a Mark II, and the rest are Mark 1. So yeah. Anyway, let's what do I need to do first? I just remember. Oh yeah, we need to head over to the controller. My mistake. And this is what I'm using today. I don't actually know the name of this controller. Or anyway, oh god, I'm not very good at these reviewings, am I? Maybe I should just stick to gaming. Anyway, I already did the programming for the Class 47. So, but for those of you who actually don't know how to do the programming, what you have to do is you want to hold down the select button, which I'm not going to do, and then you're going to select what number you want your engine to be. But I already selected what number the Class 47 is going to be, and the number I've selected is actually 47. And then we press select. There we go. Right, and let's just give it a little bit of power just to see if it actually works. Yes, and it does. It works well and very well. It actually runs very slowly, which is good. I love the slow running speed. That's actually very nice. Right, let's bring it back the other way so you guys can actually see, because it's a little bit too far away. Let's bring it back closer. There we go. And stop. Oh, need to flick the switch points as well. Didn't actually do that. Right, and I need the manual for this. Where did I put the digital sound manual? Here it is. Aha! Got it in my hand. Right, I can't actually do this one-handed, so I might have to put the camera down for just a second. Right, I've got the manual in my hand, which I'm ready to test out. There's so many different sounds on this thing, but we're going to go through them one by one. But those of you who are not interested in TTS Sound, please skip part of this video. But when we go to F1, which stands for Function 1, is engine start and stop. So we press number 1 and then press the function button. The engine should, well, the locomotive's engines should turn on. So let's press function and see if it works. Marvellous. You get that nice start-up sound effect. And it's actually quite loud as well, so I might have to talk a bit louder. Function 2 is horn high low.
whatever that means. So I'm just going to go through them. So function 2 must be one of the horns. Oh, I actually like that horn. Function 3 is another horn. I like that. Let's just turn that off quickly. We've got brake squeal. Let's have a listen to that. Oh, that's very nice indeed. We've got notch up, notch down, return to idle. Don't know what any of that means, and I'm not going to try them. What else have we got? God, we've got a compressor. I don't know what that is. Door slam. I want to listen to the door slam. Let's have a listen to that one. It's just a quick little slammy doors. I like that. Just turn them off. Function 12 is a fan. I wonder what the fan sounds like. Ah, I see. It's a fan. I see. Right, turn that off. Function 13 and 14 is horn long high and horn long low. So let's try 13 then 14. Okay, that was number 13. What about 14? Okay, that's actually not bad actually. Function 20 is wagons buffering. Sounds interesting. 22 is coupling. 23 is guard's whistle. Let's have a listen to the guard's whistle. So let's go to 23. Oh, I like that. That was very good. I found that interesting. Right, so I think what we're going to do now is we're actually going to couple up to our coaches. So let's get our loco moving. So let me just pick up the camera just a little bit so you guys can actually see. So let's give her a bit of power over to the controller. Let's give her a little bit of power. Oh, and the brake's releasing. Oh, listen to that. It sounds so real, doesn't it? That is amazing. Right, let's turn her off. And let's switch the point, so we're going into the right siding. Let's switch that switch point there. There we go. Right, put her in reverse now. This will be interesting. So push the reverse button. Release the brakes. Hopefully it won't derail on these switch points because they're actually very sharp points. See if I can try and zoom in for you guys. Oh, that is marvellous. It just sounds and looks so real. Right, we're coming up to our coaches, so let's slow down. And we're going to couple up. Marvellous. Right, stop. Perfect. Look at that. That's just amazing. Right, put her in forward, and I think we should just let her run in. So let's give her some bit of power. Blow the horn quickly. And away she goes. We're actually pulling 5 red Mark 1s today. Well, 4 Mark 1s and 1 Mark 2. So that makes 5 coaches today. And away she goes. That just looks amazing. And just sounds amazing as well. And I'll tell you what. The Mark 1s in the red livery they look amazing as well. I mean, I think you guys can understand is why I like model railways. They're just so fun and just so amazing just to have. Look at the little Jinty there. That's actually, as I said, that's actually digital as well, but we're not actually going to use that today. I'll tell you what, I think we should get the Duchess of Sutherland moving. So let's flick this switch on and get her moving as well, shall we? And there we go. So now we have 2 trains running today. I mean, I could have 3 running, but today we're just going to stick with 2. And here she comes. I think we might actually blow the number 14 horn. So let's go to function 14. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just love model railways, especially with TTS Sound. I need to do more TTS Sound reviewing, don't I? And there's Duchess of Sutherland. Hello, mate. I think we should give her a bit more speed. Speed is good, so let's put some more power on and see what she looks like when she's actually got a bit of speed in her system. Just a little bit more. There we go. That's a proper express diesel locomotive now. A proper express. Even though I'm only pulling 5 coaches. I mean, the Dutch of Sutherland, I mean, that looks more like an express train, if I had to be honest. If it would focus. Here she comes again. Of course, she has got some speed, hasn't she? Right, my friends, I'm going to leave them running for a bit, and I'm going to get some amazing shots for you, as I always do, and I hope you enjoy the running session that I have for you today. A little switch point there that doesn't actually go anywhere, but yeah, enjoy, my friends. Hope you guys did enjoy this amazing review. If you want to see more, then please let me know in the comment section below and what you want me to review next. But again, thank you again so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch. All the links are in the description. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a good day, my friends, and I will see you all next time.